I've made sure that my portfolio balance, like everything that I have, there's a column that tells me how much it's worth in Bitcoin. And so as I go through and change things over the different weeks, I can tell, okay, how the dollar number is changing, but I also can tell how the Bitcoin number is changing. And very recently, as recent as maybe 1 week ago, I noted there was a big jump in the Bitcoin number because of A, some altcoin trades, and B, I found a wallet that had loads of art in it, which I thought I'd lost. So that Bitcoin number changed a lot. And so one of the changes I'm making is, because I can see that all the time rather than just seeing a dollar number go up, I'm starting to think more like, okay, well, this was my portfolio value in Bitcoin before. X, Y, and Z has now happened. The Bitcoin portfolio value is now whatever percent higher. How much of that do I want to capture? Like right now, how much do I want to turn this portfolio into Bitcoin to capture the increased value in Bitcoin that the portfolio is now? And sometimes the value goes down, sometimes it goes up, but just seeing the number I found to be very, very helpful. As you can kind of see as a proportion of all your other assets as well. So that's my thought there, Brad. I don't know what your reflections are, whether you wanted to reflect on that. We'll bring back to ETH. Then I think Oxy's got something to share too.
Yeah, I would agree with you that I'm a harsh technical critic. If people listen to this show for a while, you know that I have not been a big fan of the Bitcoin thesis, which I have undoubtedly warmed to over the last 6 months. Like I've increased my exposure a little bit through ETFs and some on-chain assets, but like it used to be just a flat zero because I didn't have a lot of confidence in it. As from a pure technical play, like that's where I derive my confidence from. I have, in my mind, you can't deny the wave that is gripping Bitcoin, like sentiment wise, and what people believe it fits narratively. And I'm just not going to fight that fight anymore. And I understand where they're coming from, and I think my technical concerns are not going to rear their head for many years. So I'm talking
I agree.
7 to 12, right? It's like when those conversations come up, and I'm fine with it as a trade the next 5. Like I think I'm dumb not to do that when I see everything else going on. So I'm fine with that. The Ethereum stuff is I'm trying to be reflective of our sentiment 6 months ago, right? I know I brought it up a couple times since then, like as this rally has happened, where it's like, I don't like those concerns we had aren't gone, right? Like, and I acknowledge this wave that's happening. It is similar to the wave that happened with Bitcoin that I warmed to, and it's like it's something you can't really quantify, right? So Bitcoin is sovereignty, store of value, like it's all these things, fixed monetary policy, all this stuff that like none of it is really tangible, and you can't say this is worth X dollars, right? It's all kind of a nebulous thing that's just like you hold on to this thing because it's different than other things. It's digital gold, whatever, right? There's no revenue, there's no models you can run, there's no anything. It's just like this thing is valuable. Ethereum's trying to position itself in that same world, but I don't know how durable that narrative is for Ethereum, and I see this as a trade that is a short-term trade. I can't help myself but think that we're going to go back to the place that we were 6 months ago. I just don't know the time horizon for something like that, because I do not believe in this current narrative that is being spun up for it, of that's just like it's the stablecoin chain. And it's just because I feel like you can actually do direct calculations to say, oh, I want stablecoin exposure. I can do these things to get stablecoin exposure. That is not Ethereum. And it's just like, it's only a matter of education, time, and how long that takes. So I'm looking for my opportunity to trade out of ETH soon-ish. I still think there's like another wave, because like we have these treasury companies still doing their thing. We have Tom Lee, boasting $20 billion in buy pressure. I think there's still a little bit left in that tank. But I don't think there's like infinite legs in that. So I think the next one I'm going to try to get out.